Hey there everybody, I'm Jack Barnwell up here on Mackinac Island. It's a beautiful day in late May and it is planting day, day one. Our annual flower deliveries are coming in today. We always start with the Iroquois Hotel right here on the water. We've got a tremendous amount, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of flats of flowers to plant into all these pots, boxes, beds, make it look all absolutely gorgeous, and we plan to get the entire thing planted today and take you guys on the ride. Let's get after it. All right, so we are patiently awaiting all of the plants and flowers. Our first big semi-load is on its way across right now on the freight boat, literally on the water right now coming across. So the team is getting a lot of the beds and stuff prepped, a lot of the tulips pulled out and the beds turned over. All of the pots and boxes are all prepped with our potting mix. There's slow release fertilizers and things in here. So everything is all fluffy and ready to go so that we can plant quickly and effectively and efficiently as soon as everything arrives. So we're patiently waiting and watching the water. So as soon as that boat rolls in, the whole team and I will be hitting the dock and getting everything down here so we can get going on this one here this morning. So before we get jamming on the annual flower install here at the Iroquois Hotel, I wanted to show you guys this really cool bed that this is brand new last year, this whole entire planting. This used to be a big annual bed and it's a very, very flashy, showy place here. You know, we're surrounded by all this outdoor dining right on the lake. But we had to change it over to this, really hardcore kind of heavy duty rock garden because the lake level being so high, especially last year, the waves would roll in and just wipe this bed right out. I mean, completely clear it of soil, plants, everything. And it was a real mess. So we totally changed the style of the bed, put in a lot of really, really heavy duty, hardy shrubs and perennials and rock. So some larger boulders, and the soil itself is a really, really rocky soil so that as the waves do crash over in a big east wind, the bed holds up really well and really there's no problems or no mess. And we just planted this all last year and it's really looking awesome. So in the springtime here, we've got this creeping phlox and, it's really quite nice with these millennium alliums and some beautiful daisy-made daisies, some nice little dwarf cotoneaster, hardy geranium. So it was designed to have a lot of different texture and style and a lot of things flowering at different times throughout the year. Good successional planting, but most importantly, really, really tough. And I just love the way it's filling in. Some nice creeping thyme, mosses, little sedums and such. Just a beautiful, beautiful little planting and made it through the winter really well and looks like it's gonna fill out and be awesome for the long run here. All right, everybody, I'm down here on the dock with Julia. She is my right hand. We are going through this load here that just came in and making sure that everything looks good, which it looks great, and just kind of divvying up and making sure that everything's labeled and marked to where it needs to go so that we can make sure that this installation goes smoothly. We're starting to get some drays, some horses and stuff rolling in, or we'll start loading these up and shipping them out. First job this morning is the Iroquois Hotel. So we've got 1, 2, what was it? 3, 4 more, 5, 4 more racks or something that have to go there. And then we'll get it all laid out and start planting here shortly. All right, so this is kind of layout time. Taking all the plant material with Julia, my right hand there, and we're getting ahead of the crew. We let the crew take lunch break. We're laying out this whole walkway as soon as they're done with lunch break, and we'll take a quick bite and move on ahead of them. That allows us to get ahead of them. They'll be planting and everything exactly where we lay them out. So I'm laying out some of these surefire begonias right now, and I put some of this spike Dracaena in. That guy, real small, I'll just plant him in by hand there. But I like to lay them out on their side, and the crew knows that that plant goes right where the crown of the plant is laid, so they'll sink it right there as soon as they come around and start doing so. I put a couple of surefires there, and then I'll sweep in through here with some ageratum and some lemon coral. There's no design for this garden or anything. We just feel it, lay it out, make it magical, make it different. And I think this year is going to be the best yet. This plant right here is Verbena bonariensis. It's a sterile Verbena bonariensis known as meteor showers. And it only gets about 2 feet tall or so, but it's a complete butterfly magnet. They just go absolutely crazy for these things. So I like to dot some little bouquets through the sunny side of the walkway here. And then when you're walking down through here, the butterflies are just like flying all over the place. It's awesome. All right, hey there guys, we are jamming. Crew is doing an incredible job here today, and we got the infamous Iroquois Hotel walkway already planted. Just sinking the last few plants right now. These are Plectranthus, cerveza, and lime, a very fragrant plant that I really love. Here's one right here. These guys kind of furry in texture and really fragrant. Love this little plant. And I tuck them in little spots like this because they bush out really nice, and people swing through here and kick this a little bit with their foot when they're reading the menu and things like that. And it's like, oh, it smells so good, you know? And they're like, oh, let's have a cerveza. Yeah. But anyway, let's check in on the progress here. Walkway is all planted, looking really good. Just have a little bit of dressing up and clean up to do. And yeah, looking absolutely stunning, nice and full. We still have to do all the pots that go here at this entry to the dining room. And back here, looks like the crew is jamming along. Got all these beds planted. The back is all shrub and perennial, and then a nice big apron of annuals there. And these back beds are getting all laid out and everything right now. Julia's finishing out these beds that go in front of the boxwood on the back lawn here. And it looks like Kirsten and Jessica are crushing it on boxes over here. All these are looking really good. All these boxes that we looked at earlier today look really good, nice and full, geranium based here for that classic. I love doing all these beautiful white boxes in dark red, white, and blue, kind of purple really, but they look really good and they'll fill out and just explode in no time. And the old Wilfred Sykes, heavily loaded. You can see how low he is to the ground there. Cruising through the Straits of Mackinac here. Perfect day for planting. It's now about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We should be able to get the rest of these beds planted easily and probably wrap up the entire Iroquois today in one day, which was the goal. So we'll see how it goes. All right, well, we finished up planting of the Hotel Iroquois. It went really well. I'm super proud of the team. The next planting that we always do right after the hotel is my grandma's house. As many of you know, this is a very, very special spot for me, and so it gets planted next. I know where she likes all the different colors and everything. We've got red geraniums that go in certain pots and pink geraniums that go in certain places. And so I've got the plant material laid out here and ready to go to get Grandma's house planted up tomorrow. For now, I need to eat some dinner and take a shower, get some sleep. But please do stay tuned. We got a lot more awesome videos coming your way. Be sure to subscribe, click that bell so you get notified every time we have a video of all this awesome planting we're going to be doing up here on the island. From full-scale landscapes all the way down to little annual plantings and all kinds of tips and tricks and all sorts of cool stuff this summer. So stay tuned and we'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.